the reality is the reality, and people are adding other things that doesn't necessarily uh help the matter, right? And especially those who didn't really play sports, it's no knock. It is what it is. Some of these cats didn't play sports, because if you play sports, you know all about the coach that's trying to the coach that's already stamped a starter. Let's put it this way. The coach who's already stamped a starter. You come in, you play well day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. And day 6, you know what I'm saying? Then day 6 you don't do so well, then they say, oh, see, but my starter, he's good. Or they're trying to inject the confidence. They're trying to take your confidence and inject into their starter. That's supposed to just give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? I never understood that. So I think the ones who touch on this Bronny situation are merely speaking from that vantage point. I don't think anyone hates him. And I can't, let me not speak for everybody else. I speak for me. I have no qualms with Bronny. I have no qualms with LeBron. I do feel like the basketball gods saw to it that LeBron James was going to be LeBron James, no matter what. LeBron leaving for Miami or coming back to Cleveland, blah, blah, blah. It didn't matter. If LeBron stayed with Cleveland all these 20 years, he would have won 2, 3 championships. It was going to happen because he was a great basketball player. It was going to happen. But, such is life, man. He was trying to write his own narrative. And, he's the author of his own book. There's nothing wrong with that. I think the gripe, or I don't even say my gripe, man. I just feel like writing it into history, like, yeah, it's a moment to be had with my son. It's dope, obviously, but it wasn't authentic. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like Bronny was dominating, where it's like, it's inevitable he has to be in the NBA. That wasn't the case. And people know that. So people crying about people hating and all these things, it's just blasphemy, bro. Like, if your feelings are hurt because one is talking about sports, it's strictly sports. It has, no one knows LeBron personally or Bronny personally. A lot of folks are speaking strictly from the vantage point of basketball, the sport itself, to like create a moment that might have happened next year. Truthfully, Bronny could have played well this year in college or G League or whatever, and next year would have been the year it happened, right, where he plays with his pops. And by then, LeBron can play with him and retire. I'm not even trying to write this script. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm merely touching on is it's happened. The moment has happened that they've created. Boom. It is what it is, right? It's happened. And now it's time to see if Bronny can play or not in the league. I think, he has a chance to be good, but as far as what went down with like the Quincy Olivares of the world, those who are deserving of a specific spot, and not because it was handed to them, but they earned it, they worked for it. You see the tears in his eyes when he was talking about meeting Steph Curry, and he always, that's the guy he looked up to. And Quincy Olivares, I'm talking about, like, you don't make that up. It's a feeling, you know what I'm saying? You go to sleep like, man, I'm gonna play well today, tomorrow, whatever. So, people are trying to like discredit that and say, oh, well, LeBron is LeBron. He wants his kid. Cool. And people throw in nepotism or, the black card. Oh, he's a black father. It has nothing to do with sports. I think a lot of people are just addressing the sports part of things. I can't touch on all that other stuff, all that extracurricular activity, right? But the sports part of things, yes, like LeBron knows. He knows what it is to work to earn something, right? And you taking away from somebody who, when he got the chance, he proved himself. And politics and sports has been going on for a minute, man. This is nothing unique other than it's just done on this level and this magnitude, right? Where it's like, it don't matter, though. I want to play with my son. That's what I want. That's what LeBron wants. You know what I'm saying? And he accomplished that. So however way that goes down, that's for LeBron and the Lakers to figure out. But yeah, we're in times where people will make up any moment, whether it's authentic or not. Like, people are bent on, I gotta make this moment what I want it to be. And sure, we have that power, but there's still power of nature too, man. You can make up that moment, and in the future you might regret it. You like being hands-on in everything, not allowing nature to take its course. You know what I mean? Again, just as I said, with like a pregnant woman, she has to wait 10 months. She has to wait 9 months. And she doesn't even return to her body for another 3, 4, 5, 6 months. So it's like that whole process is like it's like 2 years. Imagine that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It's happened already. And I think we should all just try to live with the moment. Stay in the moment, live in the moment, to experience the best of moments, in my humble opinion.